Qancha O'zbekiston kelyapti? Uzbekiston kelyapti. Qancha?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Just great hits! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's really well manoeuvred. Kusanov promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Hullet. He's played him through. He's got away. Yamal! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So that's two now without... He's got the shot away! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the keeper's given it away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Uzbekistan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. And he'll shoot here! It's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight at that, it was too late.
Uzbekistan get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
There's the hit! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Albania really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's through and all alone. Shot a goal. They've scored. They've it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Ribery. Nicely worked. Comes out and deals with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk does well to get it back. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kusanov. Big chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And now he has two. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
We are into stoppage time. Shomorodov.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
A real chance if he can get through. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Uzbekistan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Tries a shot! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great ball if he can get there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Uzbekistan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out to the right. And he's intervened well there.
Uzbekistan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kusanov.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Uzbekistan still have the cards to affect this game. Ribery. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And the shot! It's in! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And he's managed to get free.
Chance!
And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Albania clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And yes, it's him again. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Full it. And it's Ribery.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution in progress.
So can they do it again? It's a clearance, but not much of one. Yamal in 8, and now the hit! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Lamine Yamal has been menacing.
And we're done. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ball's gone out of play. Kusanov clears. Messi hits one! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Uzbekistan with the corner. They're first. In for a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kamavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Up for a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Look at the space here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Messi. There's no flag. Great hit! He's there, but all right!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that has left him in a heap. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Uzbekistan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was quick to react. He's played him through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Looking for the runner. Oh, super ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Messi, he can get that clear. He's in here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Uzbekistan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, this does not look good.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Taken back almost at once. He could be in here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a hit! This time, surely!
Minutes has been indicated.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Children's announcement.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is a great pick out. Uzbekistan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe! Mbappe! And they win it back again. Cleared away. Uzbekistan still this single goal behind. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Haaland shapes to shoot. It's a goal. Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Uzbekistan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shomorodov. And the finish! And one more try! No, not the best of headers.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Uzbekistan making another change here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now it's Haaland. And through to the goalkeeper. Uzbekistan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That looks a good ball through. It's run loose here. Triol promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu gets it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a great pick out.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they're quick to get it back. He's through, now is he in? Shomorodov! It's there! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? As simple as you like, Nick. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here.
ولی با چطور میاد شد نقطه قرار میاد نقطه قرار چیز میاد نقطه قوی میاد تو داشتم نقطه قوی میاد نقطه قوی میاد شما
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths, you could go on all day about it. Oh, what has happened here? Costa Curta clears it away. And he was quick to react. That's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Did well to step in there. It's more than necessary. And back to the keeper they go. Kvaratskhelia hits one! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is Stuta! Uzbekistan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer looks for the finish. And he's lifted it over.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And the pass is intercepted. Great hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Syria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in. Just the keeper to beat! He's beaten the last man. Just eases him off the ball. Shot a goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Abiati sends that a long way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, and that interception was most necessary. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well timed, excellent interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neatly clipped into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Messi, real chance! Sticks it away! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Syria have taken the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
63 minutes is number 37.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cleared without hesitation. Great chance! No mistake! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Syria take the lead.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good foot in there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Uzbekistan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And no, that was never going to make it.
4 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Uzbekistan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Tedri. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Serginho. Ruud van Nistelrooy, without question, Jim, a giant amongst strikers.
Well, what I found so admirable about him, Peter, was his courage. There were plenty of sceptics who doubted his ability to step up from Dutch football.
He did step up. He stepped up all right, and he was integral in wrenching the title back from North London in 2003. That 20-minute hat-trick in front of the home crowd in the penultimate game of the season. It was pretty special.
Yeah, and all three goals brilliantly taken.
Oh, what has happened here? Back into the middle. Mendes gets good distance on it. Tedri.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
He's through here. Oh, that was vital. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Dani Olmo. Now that's well seen too. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Distributed tidily. Adams. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He has found a way through. Kusanov did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adams cuts out the pass. Van Nistelrooy. And he's there to get it away. Serginho. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Real, there's the hit! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Serginho, spread neatly. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Julie. Uzbekistan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, this is a great position. And claimed it back swiftly. Kusanov getting this one clear.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Van Nistelrooy. No foul, says the referee.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's running through. He's going for goal. Oh, that is beyond special. A worldie and a half. He's got himself an absolute peach.
After 70 minutes is
A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
19.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Kusanov gets over and intercepts. Serginho. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball.
3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 9.
And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. A slightly better ball would have led to a very good... It's Lampard! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 24.
Uzbekistan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's looking for the runner here. That has been cut short. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the runner. That's a nicely measured pass. He might be in here. Big chance! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. Oh, it's Batistuta. Tries a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That'll be a throw. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. But that has not gone well. And they've got rid. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch onto this? Oh, that was vital. Rafael Leao. And it's Batistuta. And he's picked out the run. There's no flag. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. No way through. That's a good ball played into space. That is good alertness. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, red, nice interception.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Batistuta. And how did he not make it four?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's been drilled forward. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Messi. Number 6,
And we're off again.
Dembele. Number
Uzbekistan
7,
didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune.
Batistuta.
Tedri,
Coming on the field. Number 8,
and he's had it nicked away.
Wickman. Number 15, Rashford.
He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Lookman.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance to finish. They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Uzbekistan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable...
That could spell trouble.
Really well played.
And he's got the beat. Has a goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
It's a mighty effort! That's really well cleared. Floats it up and over. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. And the finish! He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
After 71
Yeah,
minutes.
it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lampard. Traore. That's a fabulous ball. He's dealt with that really well. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has been clubbed away. And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta looking to hit the byline here. That's a decent clearance. And it's Guardiola. Alessandro Costa Curta. He doesn't have what you call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect leading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Gets into some space. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Can he find the finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Big chance! It's there! First blood drawn.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And here's Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is a little undercooked. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without complication. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's struck great hits. He has done it. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Guardiola. That's Beckham. Moved on forwards. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Uzbekistan kick off the second half.
Uzbekistan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played it again. Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Can he get it through? And the finish! It's in!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend. But now they're good.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's got the shot away. They've scored. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The attendance for this match.
So the lead now is 2.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see them.
Shot a goal.